Xin chào các anh chị đã quay trở lại với chương trình Bean Talks của tuần 3 tháng 11. Hôm nay thì chúng ta cũng sẽ gặp lại với anh Daniel và bàn luận hai mặt hàng phổ biến của chúng ta thường hay nói. Đó chính là mặt hàng đậu tương và mặt hàng cà phê. Hello Daniel.
Hey Lily.
Yes.
So we start by soybean or?
Okay, you choose.
Okay.
Yes. It's such a long time we haven't to meet each other and even meet our audience because last week we go to the coffee expo, so we're going to share to our audience later. And now
Okay.
I think we should go for the soybean first because after 3 weeks they keep going and going, and the last 3 days we can see something like the market, it seems like postpone the higher point. So let's focus more on the soybean first.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think like the market seem in the short term, as you also mark on the chart, like the S4 is the highest level for the soybean so far. So it seems like the new resistance for the soybean January. And we can see like yesterday is a big red candle. So you think is a good chance for the bear side is taking the market now?
Yeah. So I think it's about a choice at this time. So do you buy the story, or do you buy the mechanics? So what I mean, what's the big story now? Can you tell us what's the big story in soybean now?
Yeah, actually,
It's about
the last 3 weeks we just talk, and the market mostly talk about like the deal between the China and the US. That is even the when finalized that deal finalized in the last week when China commit to buy 12 million ton from soybean from the US for this year. But so far, it seems like the China is quite calm down. They are not rushed. They just order maybe not so much, just 500K soybean from the US for the shipment trial shipment December and the and January of the next year. And that is, and seem like the market is disappointed a little bit.
Yes.
That's why. And I also thinking that but the more I think from my side, I think the fund is taking profit because the market still like have overreacted a lot to any news related to the China buy anything from the US. So I think it is a good just the fund is just taking profit and restructure the portfolio, because you can see like the soybean increased by over 140% per bushel in the last 3 weeks. It's quite a huge increase for in nearly 1 year. So I think somehow, as you always share your opinion to our follower on the Zalo group, WhatsApp, like you think sometime sooner or later the market will correction because it's sometimes it's like a little overbought.
Yeah.
Think about the chart, a candle is telling you, well, what is that?
Yeah. So okay. So I wanted to ask you about the story because it's important to take it into consideration. But you also mentioned about the mechanic. Yeah, you said that it's seasonal. So now we are a bit in a market upward because of seasonal reasons, if I understood. So yeah, it's all about that, how you balance the mechanics, which are more about patterns, and the stories which come from fundamentals or macroeconomic news. But for sure, we have a clear explanation why this market is up, so we understand. And I would say, on my point of view, which is more mechanics than the story, but I also listen to the story, obviously. On my point of view, this market is still in a bullish mode. Okay, because you can see that, of course, as you mentioned, there was this resistance, which is around 1,140 cents. We can see now for 4 days, we were not able to break this resistance. But this is not the reason, enough reason, I would say, just because there is a resistance, just because we have got 2 negative candles the 4 last days, is the reason, enough reason to switch from bullish mode to bearish mode. I don't think so. It's enough indication. Of course, the market makers in New York or London, they might have already decided if they want to reverse the market. But at our level, we don't know what they are doing. So we cannot, with this few indication, say that the market now is bearish, in my opinion. On my side, I cannot say the market is bearish. So I keep my bullish view, especially after a very strong rally, which started, I would say, on 15 October. And since 15 October, if you have short the market, if you have shorted the market, it was not so good, except these last 3 days eventually. Okay, so that's why I keep my bullish view. And usually when you have a long rally and strong value, as you mentioned, it was 140 cents. It's a very strong rally. So when you have a very powerful rally like that, usually the traders, in my experience, still think that there will be another room to make profit with long positions. So at that stage, I still believe that the market is bullish.
Okay. So yes, for me, I would like to stay outside to keep watching the market, not enter into any long or short position. But from Daniel, you still keep your. Let's move on to the Robusta. It is in the last, yes. So in the past 4 days, the Robusta seem like they are trying to create a higher level compared to the last week, but so somehow it still couldn't. And thanks to some news like the storm in Vietnam now, and Vietnam is harvesting now, so they're afraid like it affect to the harvesting pace. Actually, it does, but somehow the market still like yesterday. You see a big long red candle again. So what do you think? But I think it seems like the market still like stay in the price channel, in the blue price channel you draw. So I think it's somehow still like on the uptrend. What do you think?
So again, the stories and the mechanics. A few days ago, I talked with a coffee trader who is one of my friends. He's in France now. And basically, he was bullish. He was bullish, and he was about to buy the market. So I think it was on Wednesday. And as you said, I think the bullish story now is the situation in Vietnam with an excess of water or rain. There's too much rain in Vietnam. And that brings some concerns in the market, because we know that the situation of Robusta is very sensitive. And one of the reasons why it's sensitive is because of the certified coffee in London. It's extremely low, and Arabica is low as well.
Correct.
So the fundamentals of the story looks like bullish. Now the mechanics would maybe say something different. As you explained, we are now in this range between $4,700 and I would say $4,500. We're in this $200 range. And why we are in this range? Because there is a bearish cycle which started here on 28 August. Yes. And you can see the trading line has been hit 1 time, 2 times, 3 times. So this is not a narrative. This is a reality. There is a bearish trading line which is in progress. In the meantime, since September 25 or 25th, we have got a bullish line, trading line or channel, which also been hit 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and maybe now the 4th time.
Yes, correct.
So we are there. So that's why it's not like a soybean, you know. Soybean is actually very clear. It's a bullish market. I understood that you believe that. Are you saying that could be a reversal possible? Okay, no problem. But it's a bullish market. But for Robusta, it's unclear because you take a bigger picture, it's a bearish market. You take a bit shorter, it's a bullish market. So that's where I think the choice is important. You need to make a choice because there are 2 scenarios. You just increase your view or you decrease your view. You see clearly there are 2 scenarios in progress. So as a trader, then you choose and you trade according to the scenario you have chosen. And again, if now you start getting indication that the scenario you have chosen is wrong, just get out and switch your view, you know.
Yes.
So what is the scenario I have chosen so far? I have chosen the bullish one. Okay, so far I've chosen the bullish one. But I have to say that if this trading line in blue you see on the chart, if it's broken today. So now, okay, I decide. I just, again, I see so many arguments for bearish traders, so many arguments for bull traders. No problem. I think both sides are good, but you have to choose. So I choose the bullish. I have been bullish for almost 2 weeks, I would say. Correct. And I choose the bullish. But again, I explained that I'm bullish, but I'm about to get out of this view. As I told you, maybe another big candle today, a bearish one, a very high probability that I will change my view. And what's the reason? So the reason is that I check one of my methodology is to check the profit cycles. So in this market, if I take the 2 cycles, I see them here. So maybe let me show you with this horizontal line. So there is one cycle here. You see? There's a cycle here. So maybe let me increase with the size. We understand better what I'm trying to explain. So there is one cycle here. You see, which started here on 23rd October and which ended here on 28th October. So this cycle is over. It's a small cycle. And now the next cycle is from here. It's from here, 28th October till here, till 4 November. Okay, so there is a bearish cycle and bull cycle. It's not long. It's a small cycle. I agree.
Okay.
But these two cycles, the bears have been more profitable. If you just take these 2 cycles, you take the market from 23rd October till 4th November, the bears have been more profitable in the 2 latest cycles. So that makes me think seriously to switch my view. But okay, the difference between bull profits and bear profits is not so big. I acknowledge that the bear traders have been more profitable on the last 2 cycles, but the difference between bull profits and bear profits is not so big. That's why I still want to give a chance to my bull view, but I have to say we really depend on what happened in the market today. And so then you will tell me, so why I will not buy the market today? If I'm bullish, I should buy the market. But the problem is my bullish view is becoming weaker. I'm bullish, okay, but it's becoming really weaker because it's what I just explained to you. And there is a very high chance that the market is oversold today. Because you see, yesterday we hit the trading line, the blue trading line. And also, I don't know if you can notice it, but the moving average 20 has been broken yesterday. And according to my statistic, my records, usually when it breaks the moving average 20, the market rebound. So there are too many oversold the market.
Yes, correct. Yeah, okay. So thank you, Daniel, for your time, and you share a lot of the knowledgeable idea, and thank you again for being show today.
My
So have
pleasure.
a good Friday.
Yeah,
See
and
you
good luck
next week.
for trading for everybody.
Okay, thank you. See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye.
Okay.